Hello, welcome to True Crime and Tarot. I am Natalie, and today's case is based on Akia Shawnta Eggleston. So, Akia Shawnta Eggleston was born on September the 6th, 1994. Her hair is black, her eyes are brown, and her height is 4 foot 11 at the time of her disappearance, and she was weighing 100 pounds. Akia has a tattoo of cherries on her left shoulder blade. The FBI is offering a reward of up to $25,000 for the information that is regarding to the whereabouts of Akia. Akia Shawnta Eggleston was last seen on May the 3rd, 2017, and in the Inner Harbor area of Baltimore City, Maryland. She was 8 months pregnant at the time of her disappearance, and she was reported missing on May the 7th, 2017. And when she did not show up to her baby shower, Akia has not been seen or heard from since that time. If anyone has any information concerning this case, then they are to contact Baltimore Field Office on 410-265-8080 or Baltimore City Police Department on 410-396-2499. Akia also had a 3-year-old daughter, and on May the 3rd, 2017, an old friend of Akia's, which is now deceased, had drove Akia to a bank in Baltimore's Inner Harbor neighborhood, and Akia withdrew $572, and it is suspected that the money was to pay for the deposit for the new apartment that she was planned on moving in to with the father of her baby. On May the 7th, a baby shower and a gender reveal party had been planned for the family and for her close friends, and Akia had spent months planning this party and was very much looking forward to it, and to celebrating it with her family and her friends as well. But on that day of the party, Akia never had showed up. There was worried friends, worried family that headed to her apartment later, only to find her not being there, and they had reported her missing the following day. Akia's disappearance was very much suspicious to her family from the start, and her family knew that she would never have left her 2-year-old daughter or her family without saying so. When the police had searched her apartment, it looked like someone had moved all her stuff from there, or she had moved out. Her bed was still there, but her dresser and all her clothes had all been removed from the closet. And due to her condition, which has been heavily pregnant, Akia's family knew it was physically impossible for her to move anything on her own. And the police had interviewed Akia's roommates and friends, but no one had claimed to have helped her move anything. There was some cameras at her apartment at the complex, and there was nothing there that was captured. And the father of Akia's unborn son was a family friend and had her family concerned from the beginning. He also didn't show up to this baby shower either, and he never contacted anyone when she disappeared and never helped in the search efforts. So there was alarm bells ringing, there was some red flags there. And he also had a girlfriend and multiple children at the time of Akia's disappearance, and despite this, he was never named a person of interest by the police. And after a vigil that was held in front of her apartment when family and friends were cleaning up, they had discovered Akia's bank card in a bush that was in front of her apartment complex. And the card looked to be in good condition and was never discovered by the police when they initially searched her apartment, then leading friends and family to suspect that it was placed there afterwards. Akia's family is still actively searching for the answers in her disappearance, and the Baltimore police believe that foul play is definitely suspected in this case, and it remains open and unsolved to this day. Akia was said to have been wearing a green shirt, black jacket with grey sleeves, black and white yoga pants, and some black sneakers. She also has another tattoo of a building block and the name Emery on her upper left arm. And this is where I came into it, and I decided to do a tarot card reading on this case, and there is 4 questions I asked. So number 1, What happened to Akia? 2. Who is involved in the disappearance? 3. Where is Akia now? And 4. What is the final outcome to be for her case? So number 1. What happened to Akia Shawnta Eggleston? We have reverse 7 of Pentacles, so there was some money issues involved, and a lot of overwhelmness, and there was some change of plans, last minute change of plans. Reverse Fool. There was someone who was very reckless and done some inappropriate mistakes. There was also stupidity and unfinished business and abandonment. Reverse King of Swords. There was a male who was ruthless, cruel, controlling, aggressive, with a lot of anger issues and violence. He had a lot of threatening behaviour. He tended to cause a lot of arguments. He's very dangerous with a criminal background that may have been involved in a lawsuit that may have been an absent father. Reverse Knight of Swords. There was some chaos and someone that was being very much out of control. They were hurtful. There was a coward, a manipulative person, and getting away with something. They are very dangerous. They used a lot of attacking, and they did it with a lot of frustration. Reverse Six of Wands. This person was very unsupportive of Akia and to do with some unwelcome news. 9 Wands. Akia was guarded and tried fighting in her corner against her enemy, against this person. And there was also the feeling of being wounded and standing alone, and there was a lot of suspicion also. Queen of Swords. This is Akia or another female who is intelligent, that seeks the truth, who is very independent, self-disciplined, alert, in a lot of pain and sadness. Reverse Ace of Cups. There was a lot of upset and sadness. There was pain and a loss of her child, causing Akia to be mentally and physically drained. Reverse Sun. There was an accident to do with some immaturity, and there was some niggling worries and something being too good to be true. Reverse Eight of Cups. There was a fear of change, and there is to be staying put and being very unhappy. There was a lot of distorted body image here as well, and also there was some entrapment, but also trying to seek and ask for forgiveness. Ace of Swords. There was new plan and some surgery that had happened and a sense of a breakthrough. Page of Swords. There was the sense of someone that was being very vigilant, alert and guarded, that had a lot of stress, and they was very agitated. 3 of Swords. There was heartbreak, grief and upset. Who was involved in Akia's disappearance? Reverse Judgment. They was involved in a sentencing or some type of an arrest or court that also had a lot of arguments to do with that. 7 of Swords. It was planned. There was some mind games and tactics, risk taking. They were very sneaky and cunning, and also involved in some type of theft. Reverse Eight of Wands. So there was a lot of struggles, a lot of stress. There was chaos and some unfinished business, impatience and interfering third party that was involved. Hangman. There was a sacrifice and being in despair and being victimized, also being tied up and being restricted. Temperance. There was a sense of bringing in some type of balance and putting the past behind them and trying to forgive. Reverse Eight of Pentacles. They were very careless, taking risks, involving in scams, in a lot of debts, and doing some type of shoddy work. King of Cups. There is a calm, caring, friendly male who is compassionate, protective, that is involved in a secret dealing that was a family friend. Where is Akia Shawnta Eggleston? 3 of Wands. Akia is overseas. There is a sense of freedom and growth. Reverse 4 of Pentacles. So there is some risks and sharing things, controlling and gambling. 10 of Cups. There's happiness, security, playing happy families. There's a gathering and some type of contentment. There is teamwork involved, but also trying to seek forgiveness. Star. There is hope and faith and feeling free. Reverse Knight of Wands. There is someone who is a daredevil that rushed into things, who is very impulsive, very rowdy, loud, jealous, and very unreliable. 9 Pentacles. There is some protection and security that's involved here to do with a countryside, a property, or some type of land. Reverse 7 of Wands. There was some foul play and aggression and giving in to someone or something and sharing a territory with someone. What is the final outcome to be for Akia Shawnta Eggleston's case? Reverse 6 of Pentacles. There is some strings that is going to be attached that has a certain abuse of power, and someone who was involved has some money scams and is a fraudulent type of person. Reverse World. There's some delays and challenges. Reverse Empress. There is a female that is demanding, that is very manipulative, who is very much unhappy, that had a marital breakdown that is involved in this case. Reverse Wheel of Fortune. There is to be dealings and delays and not much information coming in that is to come into this case as of yet. And that is the case of Akia Shawnta Eggleston, and that is what I have with the tarot cards. If you enjoy my videos, please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification, and if there's any other cases you would like me to do, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. Until next time, take care.